full tune-ups on both big engines, so cap, rotor, wires, and plugs for both of them. This one's done and running fine, running as it should. This one I got the plugs and wires down the inside of the port engine. So what I'm going to do is take off this plate and then I can have better access. But I just want to show you before I put this all back together how awesome it is to work in here with that piece removed, that panel that sits in there, and then the aluminum beam that runs across here. You can see holes there and there, and I'm going to turn around very gently, very slowly, and show you what I'm talking about, Lucy. So that beam sits in there, so it's just 2 screws on either side, stove bolts, machine screws, whatever you want to call them, machine screws, and that comes out, and then I have awesome access. So that's why I want to do the tune-ups on the engines, or at least this one, while I could get in there. And then same thing here. So I'm going to remove this. I'm going to put that one back together so I can remove this, set it over there, and then finish a tune-up on this side. And yeah, I'm going to call that done, but not 100%, because the next thing I want to do when I have time is do my super duper cleanup job down here in the bilge, because it's a very clean boat underneath all this dirt. I know, because I've started already. I just want to show you a couple of things. That's the rotor off the port engine. Do you think, let me zoom in there so I can focus a little bit better. There you go. Do you think that was long overdue for replacing? I mean, it's just burning, just terrible. Terrible. And these ignition wires, the date code is right there. Look at that. 3Q97, third quarter of 1997. Now, given the fact that the boat is a 1998 model year, I'm sure that these engines were built late 97, mid 97, whatever, end of 97. So these spark plug wires were original to the boat. That's the third boat in a row that we've had of this vintage that had the original spark plug wires. So brand new Mercruiser, not aftermarket, nothing. Brand new Mercruiser only. Mercruiser cap, rotor, and AC Delco plugs, which are the factory recommended because AC Delco is GM and these are GM blocks. Now the plugs, I mean, they're not like insanely bad, but they are definitely at the end of their life cycle, well into it. And the date code on this was 2009, so that would have been the second owner who replaced these plugs. Today is 2022, so that is 13 years ago. 10 years max out of plugs. Anyways, so I'm happy that's done. The reason that I suspected that there was an issue, the day I brought the boat back from Canadian Yacht Tops and brought it in here, this engine died. I throttled up just to bring the back of the boat around, and when I released the throttle, it went and totally died, and I didn't even realize it. Anyways, until I did, and then it's like, well, what's wrong with that? So I'm strongly suspecting that is what was wrong with that. It just cannot get continuous spark all the time. I mean, it's actually melting the rotor on the top. Pathetic. So that's probably original too to the boat. They never changed the wires. Why would they have changed the cap and the rotor, right? So that's that. Just a quick little behind the scenes insight. I didn't feel like making a full-on YouTube video, but I thought that you guys would appreciate seeing what is going on behind the scenes here. And that's it for this one. Cheers.